What's up, guys? What is going on? How are we feeling? I feel fantastic. The NBA is coming back, man. That Madden video that I posted, me playing the Panthers, it's going off right now. I don't know why. I don't know how, but it is going off. I should have had this camera adjusted way before I went live, but you know what? We're here. And yeah, guys, I'm feeling super positive. What's going on, everyone? What's up, Diego? What's up, Lucas? What's going on, guys? To come on the show, Spotlight. I think you follow me on Instagram, right? Just DM me a time, and we'll set things up. The next 2 weeks it's going to be tough because I'm going away for a little. That's why I had to record a lot of gameplay and a lot of other videos so I could keep them posted. And I'm gonna try to go live Monday these next few weeks, but as of right now, I'm not positive. But the Lucas. The AC is working, man. Oh, it feels so nice down here. It's cooler down here than it is upstairs. You guys have no idea. That Panther game was the last game without the AC. Before that, I would come down here and I would be dripping in sweat because it's not that the AC wasn't working. It's that the heat was permanently stuck on like 80, and the guy couldn't come to fix it because of the virus, but he can now because I'm green. The county that I'm in Pennsylvania is green, so things are starting to get better. I was drenched in sweat. Like I would really have to think about if I want to go down and play these games because it's so hot. But it's fixed now. I feel nice and breezy. The fan is not on, so that Panther game was the only game that you could hear the fan in. I have 2 more of those games recorded. I played the Saints, which will be going up a couple of days from today, and then I played the Bills. Both of those are up on Patreon right now. Link is in the description if you guys want to see them. It's only $3 a month to see them now. Corey and Michael have seen them already. They are some crazy games. Not the Bills, sorry, the Patriots. The Bills is the game I have to play next, which I'm going to play now before I leave to go back home for a little. You're in PA too? We're in PA. We're probably super close because right now I'm in Western. I'm going back to Eastern. So yeah, well, the main topic is first of all, hello everyone. Hello Diego, Gib Gray, Noah. What's going on, brother? Lucas, as I said before. The main topic is that the NFL put out, I think it was the NFL, NFL.com or some Pro Football Focus or something, put their top 50 players out, and there were no Raiders. We're gonna have to pull that. Oh, I guess I could take the stop commenting now thing off, huh? We're gonna have to pull that list up and see the players and see if we could sneak someone in there. I would have thought that Rodney Hudson was a top 50 player, but I have to see the list. To be completely honest with you, I haven't seen the list yet. Outside of Philly, okay, yeah. Where I'm going is a couple hours north of Philly. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull that list up at some point. But how's everybody doing? You guys are just bored, you said? Staying healthy? Staying clean? I'm feeling good, man. I'm just excited. Anybody an NBA fan, man? I'm so psyched. Even golf's coming back this week. I'm so fired up. Okay. Let's get going with some of these comments. Diego started us off. I didn't really mention it, but Rodney Hudson, Incognito, Jacobs, Waller got left out. Maybe Littleton too. Yeah. If Littleton was on it, I wouldn't count him as a Raider player, even though he's on the team. I wouldn't count that just yet. But I'm really surprised about Rodney Hudson. We do have to check the list at some point. We will do that. But yeah, Jacobs, Waller, Incognito, they're all probably borderline top 50 players. Diego also follows it up with Raiders, Mo Hurst, Max Crosby, Littleton, Trayvon Mullen. Abram should be a fun Big Five defensive unit to watch this year. I 1,000% agree. We'll see who gets that second cornerback spot. I think it's going to be Prince Amukamara right now. just because of the OTA situation. I'm not positive that that's going to be the case, but we will see. How many combined sacks for Mo and Malik this year? That's a great question. That's a great question. 9.5. I'll say 5. I'll say 6.5 for Hurst and 3 for Malik. I think that's fair. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How many sacks combined for Mo and Malik this year? Diego's just killing it. Our biggest offseason, in my opinion, is Littleton. Our biggest offseason acquisition. Littleton. Yeah, him and Kwiatkowski. We just needed some coverage. I still don't think coverage linebackers, and they both are really good. I'm still not opposed to my plan of playing Eric Harris at the sub linebacker to guard like Travis Kelce. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I think it's a decent idea. Noah says Josh Jacobs will be a top 5 running back this year. Okay, let's talk about the running backs. You have Christian McCaffrey, who I think is far and away, not far and away, but I think he's clearly the best running back. Then you have Saquon Barkley, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook. You have Derrick Henry, who's in the mix. Nick Chubb, who's one of the most underrated running backs. So, he could be. He had 1,150 yards in 13 games. So that's definitely something to think about. How does our offense match up versus the Pats' defense? Well, I think really well. We have speed on the outside and power. This is water, by the way. I don't know why I drank that like it was whiskey or something. We have speed on the outside. Honestly, the Pats' defense is great, guys. It's great defense. But I think our offense is top 5. We have speed on the outside. We have power up the middle. We have 3 great tight ends, blocking and passing. And we have the quarterback to get them the football. I mean, I really don't know what more you could want out of an offense, to be completely honest with you. On paper, anyway. Diego, man, you're just killing it with the comments right now. They should have no doubt put Hudson in, especially after they posted that he's the best pass blocking center in the league for the past couple of years. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. We're gonna have to look at the list. I don't want to do it right now because we're only 10 minutes in, but we will eventually have to look at that list. Can somebody find out for me if it's Pro Football Focus or the NFL.com? I think it's Pro Football Focus, but I'm not positive. What's up? What's up, Reggie? Back for the second week. Absolutely. Let's talk Raider football. Yeah, you guys saw the title. We're just trying to figure out why exactly there were no Raiders in the top 50. I was watching Colin Cowherd today. He was upset that Carson Wentz wasn't in the top 50. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is in the top 50 either. I don't know. Oh, what's Pro Football Focus? Okay, we'll get that in a sec. Omar, what's up, man? What good stats does Carr need to get back to be the man for the future? Stats. I mean, I think if we win 10 games, first of all, I think to get to be the man for the majority of Raider fans, because you're never gonna, until we win the Super Bowl, you're never gonna get people to admit that he's a good quarterback. I don't know why that is. It's just one of those things. Stats wise, I mean, if he does the exact same thing last year as he did, or if he does the same thing this year that he did last year, if he throws for 4,000 plus yards, 20 plus touchdowns, and single digit interceptions, and completes 70% of his passes, and we win 11 games, that's fine by me. Like, I don't need 50 touchdowns like Mahomes. That's not going to happen. Like, Mahomes really is a problem because he's really good, but also because he made it seem so easy to find a really good quarterback when that's just not the case. Like the 49er fans that are like trying to move off of Garoppolo. Guys, he led Mahomes in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. You do not want to get rid of him. Okay? You need to hold on to a good quarterback when you have him. I think his stats will go up. I think he will get closer to 30 touchdowns. He might throw a couple more interceptions because he's willing to take risks. But I think his yards and his completion percentage are going to be right around the same as last year. This person right here has the title right now for best name. Raiders just win, baby. And he says Raiders, baby. Angelo, what's going on, man? Angelo says, hi. How are we? Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, brother. Do I think Carr goes for 4,000? Yeah, of course. 4,300 easily. Noah says, how does our defense do against the bus offense? Well, I don't know what the bus offense is. That might have been Jerome Bettis, but the Bucks offense, Noah. It's just that might be a game where Derek Carr has to have us on his back, hop in the backpack, if you will. Yeah, I have that game as a loss. I think if we have fans in the stands, which is looking more and more like we will. I'm not a doctor or scientist. I'm just saying it looks like they're trying to get fans in the stands somehow. If we do, that helps a lot. If we don't, it's going to be a tough game. I see it going like similarly to when we played the Bucks last time. We went into overtime, and Derek Carr had to throw for 517 yards just to win the game. So this year is going to be similar to 2016. Hopefully the ending isn't the same, but it's going to be similar, and it's going to be very fun to watch. Do I think? Oh, we already answered that. Omar says, "Have you seen Trey Lance? He's the beast. Any better version of Carr? That's a tool for." I have seen him. I always watch highlights on upcoming people. On paper, he might be the better version of Carr. I personally think Joe Burrow is going to be Derek Carr, but better. Unless Derek Carr gets back to 2016, which I do think so. I think Joe Burrow is very, very similar to Derek Carr. The difference being that Derek Carr has a better arm, but their play style, it's really uncanny to me anyway. He's also been compared to Carson Palmer, and Carr is a little Palmer-ish, but he doesn't make nearly the mistakes that Palmer does. Like Carr is so much better than Carson Palmer ever was. Okay. Diego says 4,200, 30-ish touchdowns, 6 to 9 picks, 70% completion. I think that'll get you right in the MVP conversation, especially if we have a good season. Foster over under 10 touchdowns, under for sure. 7 or 8, just because we have so many weapons. Like, I love Josh Jacobs. No, it's okay. I'm just messing with you, brother. I like Josh Jacobs a lot. I really like the Raiders offense as a whole, but for fantasy football, I don't know besides Carr who I want on my team, simply because I feel like there are so many people to get the ball. Like, I'm worried that worried fantasy football wise. I would obviously rather have the Raiders win than me win a fantasy football game. Some people aren't like that, and those people are the worst people. But fantasy wise, I'm interested to see how many people get into the end zone, because last year Foster Moreau took 30 points away from Darren Waller, who I started, because he just kept catching touchdowns. So yeah, Spotlight. Okay. Make sure everyone goes subscribe to this channel, the Spotlight Raider Talk. They have some great conversations. They go live all the time. They have some great news update videos and things like that. Tonight, well, you know what? We'll see, because again, I said I have to record a bunch before I leave tomorrow. I'm going back to State College to get the rest of my stuff, and then going to Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I will have to let you know. Yeah, it maybe. I think I might be able to, but I'm not sure. Case in point here with Josh Jacobs and Jalen Richard. How do I think Lynn Bowden will be used? It's a good question. I don't know. They're everywhere. Yes, the answer is yes. He's going to be put everywhere, in the backfield, in the slot. As you guys saw, I just wanted to get him involved, so I have him as like the passing down running back. But then I feel bad, like in my man games, and then I feel bad because I'm not getting Jalen the ball. I feel terrible, but it is what it is. How many yards for Henry Ruggs III? A lot of yards. I think his touchdowns are going to be lower, 5 or 6. I think his catches are going to be lower, 60 to 60, 65 total. Not that, I mean, that's pretty good, but his yards, it's all about the yards after catch for Henry Ruggs. So I think he's going to have like games where he catches like 4 balls but goes for like 200 yards. I'm not exaggerating. He's going to be a stud. Reggie says, who I think will score more touch? Who will I think? Who do you think? Let me try to read. It's been a while since I've been in school. Will score the first touchdown. I'm thinking it will be Tyrell Williams. By the way, we beat the Panthers 24-7. Interesting. I think I beat them like. I'm trying to think of my total. It was uploaded a couple days ago when I played them, but I played that game like 2 weeks ago. I think my total was like 42-35 or something like that. I don't quite remember. But who do I think scored the first? I'll say Josh. I'll say Josh Jacobs. I think they'll get close to the end zone and they'll have to pound the rock. I'll put my $5 on Josh Jacobs. Exactly. Yeah. We'll have to wait till Christmas. Exactly. Yeah. You think it's going to be Bryan Edwards who scores the first touchdown? That would be pretty cool. I have him as the third wide receiver on the roster. Ruggs is hurt, but he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. Ruggs. It was just a little stupid thing. Ash, Tijuana Raider. Stay healthy, go Raiders. Absolutely. Spotlight. I do have a Twitter. It's Rodney_Laborde here. I'll put it. Rodney_LABORDE. That's it right there. Yeah, I mean, I don't use it, but if you DM me on there, I will get it, and I will get the app again. I always delete it because I'm just so sick of people. Offensive line will be good next year. Yes, for sure. Top 5. It was top 10 last year. It'll be top 5 this year. That was one thing in 2018 that did not help Derek Carr, as he got sacked like 1,000 times. That did not help. Do I think the Raiders' defense cracks the top 10? I do not. Keep in mind that in Derek Carr's 6 seasons with the Raiders, the defense was never top 20. It was always bottom 10 in the league. So I think top 15 maybe. Top 15 definitely. But top 10, I don't think so. And that's fine. I don't think we need a top 10 defense right now. I think once guys like Abram and Amik Robertson and Damon Arnett start to develop, we could get to top 10. But I think I would just like to get into the top 20, which is, again, something we've never had since Derek Carr's been on the team. In 2016, the defense was last in yards per play, dead last, which is even more reason why he should have won the MVP. That's neither here nor there. I will go on Spotlight. Again, it's going to be tough for me these next 2 weeks because I'm not going to be here, which is, again, why I'm not sure if I'm going to do live stuff. I think I'm going to, but I'm not sure yet. But once I come back here, man, I'm ready to come on. You just DM me on Instagram or Twitter whenever you want me to, or your schedule or whatever. And yeah, we'll be okay. Is it the same on IG? I don't know if mine is the same on Instagram. I don't really use a whole lot of social media. Does that make me weird? It is the same on Instagram. I think you're following me on Instagram. I think we've had conversations, haven't we? I don't know. Maybe we haven't. I thought maybe it was that other one that I had to get rid of. Okay. Notorious Thug. Have you ever been here before? I don't recognize you, brother. What's up? Do I think we have a deep playoff run? Deep? I don't know. We did our predictions last week. I don't remember exactly what the seeding was, but I had us as the first wild card team, which means we would have to play. So 1 has a bye, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. The last team I had getting in as a division winner was probably the Buffalo Bills, who I have us winning in the regular season. So the 5 would then play, assuming that we're not, if we were the low seed remaining, then we'd play Baltimore or Kansas City, and we'd have to go there to play them. So I don't know yet if we're a championship contender. I don't know. We could be. The 49ers were not going into this season. So we could, but I don't know about deep. But playoff run, maybe. For sure. That's a big time maybe. Okay, guys. 7 p.m. Eastern. Go to the Spotlight Raider Talk channel and go subscribe if you haven't. I'm sure you guys have. I'm sure most of the people that subscribed over there come here after. But if you guys haven't, go there, check them out. They do some awesome stuff. I'm always there watching, listening. Alexis, I'm not going to say your last name because I don't want to be offensive and mispronounce it. I don't know why I believe Arnett is going to be a superstar for us. Well, you believe it because Mike Mayock and John Gruden have a track record of drafting people like, Max Crosby and Hunter Renfrow and Trayvon Mullen, who people did not assume were going to be necessarily great right off the bat, and they were. So that's why you believe it. Yeah. What are we doing now? How many sacks Mad Max will have this year? I say about 13. I think that's a good number. I think that 9, 10, 11 range is probably where he is. I mean, he's going to get more double teams because people know who he is now. Raiders are the best football team ever. I would have to probably disagree, but hey, Lakers rule. Nope. You know what? I'll be right back. You want to see my basketball team? I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm right here. Just getting my jersey on. Okay, I'm back. Donovan Mitchell, baby. Utah Jazz. How you guys feeling about that? That I'm a Jazz fan? Probably hate it. It's all right. I don't blame you. We're the 4th seed in the West, so shut up. Jay Gonzalez, 1091. What's up, brother? Why did they rob Josh Jacobs of Rookie of the Year? Because it's a quarterback thing. Kyler Murray was great. I personally think it was Josh Jacobs 1, AJ Brown 2, Kyler Murray 3. I had Kyler Murray 3rd. But I don't know. I don't know why they did that. Cleveland or Mad Max leading the team in sacks? Probably Mad Max. I think Cleveland's going to have 6 or 7 sacks this year. But, yeah, I think Mad Max has 9, 10, 11. Okay, we're not turning this into an NBA thing, but to say that the Jazz are garbage just shows that you don't watch basketball. It's totally fine. Listen, we all make blanket statements that we don't really believe or that we don't understand, and that's just one of those. The Lakers are great. They're not going to win the championship. They'll probably get bounced by the Clippers or lose to the Bucks, which is totally fine. I'm not a LeBron hater. I just think Giannis is better by a lot, and that's all we're going to say about that, and we're done with basketball. Okay, how many combined sacks for Salt and Pepper? So I'll say 6.5 for Farrell. I'll say 10 for Crosby for a total of 16.5. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? You like the Jazz? No, you don't. Are you an actual Jazz fan, or are you saying you like the Jazz just casually? Or do you like jazz music? Because if you're a Jazz fan, you are the best fan. Did I miss any comments here? Should I pull up that list now? Oh, here we go. How many ints for Trayvon Mullen? Well, he had 1 last year. He should have had 2 because he dropped the pick 6. I'll say 3. I'll say 3 interceptions for Mullen. A couple pass deflections, that sort of thing. We're coming up to the midway point, so this is the time where I hate that I have to do this, but I'm doing it just because, I feel like I should. I just want to let you guys know this is a thing. If you guys don't know what it is, the link is in the description. For $1, you could vote on polls that change the outcome of the videos I make. $3 a month, you could see the Saints game and the Patriots game that I already played. $5 a month gets your names at the end of the credits. And $10 a month, you could literally right now, this very second, split screen with me and we could talk together. That's all I'm saying. Link is in the description. Patreon.com/allaboardraiders. That's all I'll say about that. Everyone, can I ban Angelo for life? How do I do that? Can I ban him forever? I don't know. We'll have to see if I can do that. What's up, Sonjoku? Mona's gonna blow up. I agree. I think partly he already has blown up. I think some people who are casual watchers of football don't even know who he is, but they will. You don't worry. You don't worry about that. I could put the user in timeout. Okay. Well, you just commented about Kobe, so I'm not gonna put you in timeout. But just know that that's a thing, Angelo. Just know that you could go in timeout at any second. Okay. Let's pull up that list. What do we say? I'm gonna pull up that top 50 list, Pro Football Focus, and we are going to see what you guys think about the list. I'm going to pull the chat up on my phone so I can still read it. It's going to be the top 50 players. I could report him. It's all right. I'm going to pull up. Okay, so I got the chat on my phone here. I'm going to pull up the list. Pro Football Focus top 50 NFL players. I'm not sharing the screen yet, so don't comment. We can't see it because I didn't share it yet, you bums. Okay, share screen. It's gonna look weird for a second. Bear with. Is it being shared? Yes, sirree. Okay, so here it is. This is the list that if they start with 1, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Well, I don't understand these lists that start with 1. Stop. Gosh darn it. Okay. Danielle Hunter. Is he a top 50 player? Okay, let's see. Brandon Graham, Ronnie Stanley tackle, Joey Bosa, Zach Martin, Mike Evans, Kenny Clark. So do we think Rodney Hudson is better than any of these players right here? Nick Bosa is already 41. Are you smoking ganja? Listen, he's good. Max Crosby had more sacks than him and more forced fumbles. So that's insane to me. I think Rodney Hudson could easily be in this. That's crazy to me that Nick Bosa is already ranked higher than his brother. That's crazy to me. Oh my God, my puppy. Here, guys, you want to see my dog? Guess what his name is? His name is Crosby. This is my doggy. Say hello. Say hello, viewers. This is my dog, Crosby. He's named actually after Sidney Crosby, but we also say Max. So, okay, goodbye. Goodbye, buddy. Okay, let's keep looking at this travesty. Cameron Hayward, this is crazy, man. I did not expect Nick Bosa to be that high. Nobody else so far am I offended by. Devontae Adams at 38, Calais Campbell. Harrison Smith is a stud. Chris Godwin is ranked way ahead of Mike Evans. That's interesting. Derwin James has only played like 1 full season. Anthony Harris, who we almost had in free agency. You guys like Crosby? I appreciate that. Myles Garrett, who almost murdered someone. TJ Watt. Okay, so yeah, so we're getting into some really good players. So all that to say, Tom Brady's still 24. Interesting. So all that to say, Rodney Hudson definitely could have been in there, and Nick Bosa is at like 40 is laughable. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but that's laughable. Where's my dog? He's chewing on like a towel or something. To me, that's laughable. You guys like the dog? He's so cute, isn't he? What do I think about Eric Harris's safety? So, what do I think of him as a safety? Because his safety, I don't know how safe he's being with the whole virus, but as a safety, I like him. I think he's a solid depth player at this point. He's not gonna play a whole lot unless Abram or somebody, knock on wood, goes down again. I would put him at sub linebacker every now and again because I do think he is a good player. He should have like 17 interceptions against the Chargers. So that's, yeah. I think he's a good player. I do. I really do. It is laughable. Don't you think it's crazy that Nick Bosa is? Am I going crazy, or that the fact that he's? I don't know. Yeah, I like Eric Harris. I like him a lot. Let's see. I missed some of these comments. Somebody said Indiana Jones. Well, like my dog. Oh, there he goes. Bye, Crosby. Henry Ruggs 3. Thoughts on Nelson Aguilar? Yeah, that's the one I want to talk about. Interesting player, Nelson Aguilar. I'm still wearing this jersey. Hold on. I just realized I'm still wearing this jersey. Okay. Aguilar is interesting. He's interesting because I just don't know. It just depends on the rookies, like Lynn Bowden and Brian Edwards. Like the depth chart right now is Tyrell and Ruggs are the top two, and then Hunter is going to be in the slot, and then you have Zay Jones, who's been working his tail off this offseason. You have Aguilar, you have Brian Edwards, Keelan Doss and Aitman are still kind of floating around. Am I forgetting someone? I don't think I am. So it's interesting. He's definitely depth. I think he's a good player. He had a couple drops in a huge game, and now he sucks. But you know how people are. What else do we got here? What do we got here? I think Jonathan Abram will have a good year. I do too. I think he's essentially another rookie. I think people forgot about him, even though he was doing all those interviews. I love when he went on First Take and he defended Derek Carr. I think he's gonna have a good year. Omar said the last couple of days I've been watching Raider highlights, hopefully mine, for the season. And Jesus, Whitehead was trash, and the Raiders were smart for getting two good linebackers. I liked Whitehead, nice guy, but he could not cover anyone. We can't get a good coverage linebacker to save our lives, and that's why I'm happy we have Kwiatkowski and Corey Littleton and Tanner Muse. I always forget about Tanner Muse. Abrams plays like Adams. He does. He does. I agree. Reggie says, I think Nelson Aguilar will pleasantly surprise us. I hope so. I mean, I just don't know. Is he going to play? It's just a big question of, is he going to get on the field to prove it? Obviously, if he, and another thing we're not even thinking about is undrafted free agents like Alec Ingold, who played all 16 games and beat out Keith Smith, who got signed immediately because he's a really good linebacker. So that's another thing that we're not really thinking about right now. But when minicamps start and we hear Scott Bair saying, "Oh, this guy blew the socks off of John Gruden in practice," I'm gonna sit back a little bit if you guys don't mind. Yeah, man. What do I think? Who do you think needs to step up this year? So I guess that question is implying that it's someone who didn't do that well last year. Who I think needs to step up? See, because you could say like Derek Carr or Colton Miller, but I just think they will. It's hard to develop linemen fast. Okay, this is Colton Miller's third year. He's going to be great. You know who needs to step up this year? And you guys are going to think I'm like stupid for even saying this. Daniel Carlson. We need a good kicker. We might sign Gostowski to push him. He was great in 2018. In 2019, he struggled. I think Daniel Carlson needs to be pushed. And I'm telling you guys, I think Janikowski's like the Raiders' all-time leading scorer or something. Kickers are important. Okay. I think it's Daniel Carlson. What do you guys think about that? Are you going to any games this season? Well, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to. I'm not though because I'll be in college. It's tough because I'm in Pennsylvania, and if they were playing the Bills, I might go. I don't know though. See, it's scared. No, the answer is no because I just don't want to go anywhere because I'm scared. So yeah, the answer is no. I haven't been to a game since. I'm not a big football game goer too. I like going to the Penn State games because I'm a student there. I think football is one of those games I'd rather watch on TV. I've never been to a professional basketball game. I've been to a bunch of college basketball games. Those are cool either way. Baseball games I feel like are better when you go. Like there's nothing like seeing a home run being hit. Nothing like it. So probably not. I'm just not a big football game goer too. Max Crosby should be top 50, higher than Nick Bosa. It's all about, recency bias. Sorry for saying it wrong. No, I'm just messing with you, brother. Don't be sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm the worst at typing and texting. And what could be some surprise cuts last year? Brandon Marshall, like Doug Martin. That's a good question. Who could be a surprise cut? I think I don't know. I find it hard to believe that they wouldn't be able to find a trade partner for Joyner or Gabe Jackson, but maybe they just don't cut the butter and one of them gets cut. I think Doss or Aitman probably has to go. Derek Carrier, maybe. That could be another one. But I don't think any big shockers. But I would say Derek Carrier. I like Derek Carrier, but that's going to happen. Mariota's going to come in for red zone stuff, and like do like the Philly special. Like he's going to come in, and they're going to do some crazy things. Think about the insane trick play right there. You have 3 quarterbacks in the backfield. 3. Anything could happen. They could hand it off to you could have Carr here, Mariota here, Bowden here. You can hand it off to Bowden. Or you can hand it off to Mariota. Mariota runs this way with Lynn Bowden. He pitches it to Lynn Bowden. Meanwhile, Derek Carr sneaks out this side, and Bowden throws it back to. I just got the chills when I went to go see the Raiders play the Ravens. Joe Flacco's rookie season. Joe Flacco caught a touchdown pass. So don't be surprised if you see that exact play. I feel like I should write that up and send it to the Raiders, to be completely honest with you. When you went to the Jets, oh, God, I feel so sorry for you. That was the game that really just confused me. I was like, what is happening? I was so upset that game. Yeah, see, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't like going to them all that much. It's hot. You can't see. People are spitting beer everywhere. I got flashed when I was 9, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but still, my parents were not happy. I think our players will receive more recognition once our season record consistently shows improvement. I hope so. I mean, when we were 6-4, everyone was on the bandwagon except Marcellus Wiley. I hate Marcellus Wiley. I don't want to get into this, but there's a clip of him. And they're like, "Will the Raiders make the playoffs?" And he's like, "No, they won't because Derek Carr is going to do what Derek Carr does." I could hear it in my nightmares. Gunther, yeah, I think so. I think our defense is going to be consistently better, and I think it's unfair to put all the blame on Gunther when he just doesn't. He hasn't had the players, man. It's just tough to do a lot when you don't have the right players. I wanted to ask, do you like or support the Eagles? I mean, I don't support them. They're cool, I guess. Of the football teams in Pennsylvania that I do not like, it's the Steelers, I hate, and then the Eagles are, they're whatever. The fans, I'm not the fondest of, but some Raider fans could be jerks too. The Eagles are cool. The Steelers, I hate. I hate them. I hate them so much. Do I ever think Rico Gafford stays? No. I do not. What's up? What's up, Fierce Raider 80? I do not think so. I think you have Ruggs, Williams, Renfro, Edwards, Zay Jones, Aguilar, and then Dosser, Aitman on the bubble. I agree. Maybe one more linebacker. One more linebacker to fill up that one side that Markel Lee and Morrow are going to be battling over. But hey, when are you posting Madden Week 2 game against the Saints? Okay. So this is my next video in the schedule. The live stream will go up for people to watch. And then, so today's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Probably Wednesday or Thursday it'll be up. But again, Patriot.com/AllBallRaiders. The link is in the description. $3. You could literally just do it once and then cancel it. You could watch this game, the Saints game, and the Patriots game. They're both up right now on Patreon. Am I going to play Madden? Just in general, I guess. What's up, Joel? I just had to quit this game. I was playing as the Seahawks. That's the go-to team I play as when I play online. And if you guys ever want to play, just let me know. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter, Rodney_Laborde, and DM me, and we'll just play. So, yeah. Are you happy? What's up, Tyler? Am I happy with drafting Ruggs at 12? I am. My philosophy going into this draft was I want a wide receiver and a cornerback with our first 2 picks. I don't care who it is because I trust that Mayock and Gruden made the right decision, and that's what we did. So I didn't really care who it was because it seemed like with CD, Judy, and Ruggs, we were really splitting hairs, and people were confused as to who the cornerback would be to go that late. Some people had Damon Arnett going in the 4th round. Some people had him going in the 1st. So, yeah, I'm good with it. Safety. Yeah. He is a good player. I agree. Nothing like some cold water. Do you think we could have possibly gotten him at 19? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. But then we would have had to draft somebody else at 12. Are you thinking maybe Judy? No, we couldn't take Judy because no. We would have to take someone that's not a wide receiver at 12. And I think the big 3, Judy, Ruggs, and CeeDee Lamb, were far and away the best 3. So I'm happy we got him at 12. Yeah, I think I'm happy at 12. So yeah, the Bills. So the Saints game that I played on Madden will be the next one. That'll be probably Thursday. That'll be Thursday, and then I have another Madden simulation for 2021 where I made a couple big trades, and we drafted a quarterback. That's all I'll say. So that'll be going up. I also have another story time and probably 2 more live streams. I'm assuming I'm going to. Do you think the Raiders make trades, and if so, for who? I don't know if they trade for people. Yannick Ngakoue has been someone that we've been rumored to go after. I don't think we're going to trade for anyone necessarily. I do think we'll probably trade Joyner and Gabe at some point for draft capital, which is always good to have. Tyler, yeah, I'm down to play whenever, man. Just DM me. I'm on PlayStation, so it's Rodney_Laborde, Instagram or Twitter, LABORDE. And if you have PlayStation, we'll play whenever. Jody's been trying to play forever, and we haven't been able to because of conflicting times. But yeah, I'd like to. Maybe a bunch of us can hop on there and do a superstar KO or something. I want to at some point make a Madden league, maybe for the Patreon tier, for the $1 Patreon tier. The thing is, I don't want to make it with 4 people because then we'll never be able to play. So if I can get 10, 12, 15 people and do the $1 Patreon tier, if you guys want to do the Madden league, I'm down for that. Fantasy football, that's what I wanted to do. We have 5 people. including me in the Fantasy Football League. If you guys want to join, I will hit you up with a link if you DM me. There's 5 spots left. First come, first serve. We haven't set a time for the draft yet. It's PPR, standard, fantasy football nonsense. It's ESPN app. 5 spots left. If there's more than 5 people, then I'll up it to 12 instead of 10 people. But if you guys want the link, I will get that to you. Again, DM me, say, I was in your live stream. I want to play fantasy football with a bunch of subscribers and myself. I think Omar's in there. Travis is in there. So if you guys want to play, I'm down. I am down to clown. I was also thinking, I'll pitch this to you guys. When, again, probably not for 2 weeks because I'm going to be gone. But when I come back, we'll play for sure, Tyler. I am in another fantasy football league with my friends, and we're doing like a Zoom draft. And I was thinking maybe putting like weekly updates on that league up on the channel as just like a fun little thing, like like a league that you guys are following. Who's gonna win? I'll have like interviews from people playing each other, a couple jabs in there for smack talk. I'll put the draft up there on the channel. If you guys want to, if you guys are interested in seeing that, if not, I'm not gonna do it. But just an idea. I'm always trying to think of videos for you guys to do. Oh my God, this is insane, guys. This is crazy. My Panthers video is about to hit 4,500 views. This is crazy. This is nuts. Dalvin Cook. Whoa. Okay, this is big. Dalvin Cook will not participate in team-related activities until he receives a reasonable deal from the Vikings. So that's good for fantasy football people to know. Dalvin Cook is holding out as of right now. But my Panthers video is about to hit 4,500 views. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. 4,500? I posted it like 3 days ago. Not even. Thank you guys so much. I mean, we're almost at 1,000 subs too. We're almost at 1,000 subs. We're at 860. So if by some chance you are here and you're not a sub, I don't think that's the case. But hit that subscribe button. If you guys know of any Raider fans that don't know about the channel, share it maybe. Once I get to 1,000, I could start making that money, putting it right back into the channel, getting a better camera because this one stinks. This is literally what I use for my Madden stuff. So once I get that and I could start putting money right into the channel, it's gonna get only better for you guys. So make sure you guys are liking and commenting like you always do. We're coming up to 10 minutes left here. I usually end it early if you guys don't have anything else. So comment any final last things you want to talk about, and then I'll get out of your hair here. Again, patreon.com/AllAboutRaiders. Link is in the description. A bunch of cool things. You could literally join my chat right now. Corey, who is a $10 patron, he just did it because he's a good guy. He was my first patron ever. And I was like, Corey, when do you want to come on and live stream with me? And he's like, oh, I'm too shy. I just wanted to give you the 10. And that Corey, you're crazy, man. You're a great guy. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, I'm going to sign off. Okay, Roberts. Deserve you grade the game and you know how to use the Raiders. I agree. Oh, some people are really roasting me about my defense. Like I felt like I played decent defense when I controlled the safety. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't read the comments. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Joel. How are you doing? Red Desert Jasmine. Am I going to try to walk on at Penn State? I play basketball. I don't. I thought about it. I really. This sounds stupid because like I'm a decent basketball player. I have a decent shot. I'm a pass first type guy. So have I thought about? Am I going to try to walk on Like, am I going to actually try? No. But I thought about going to the walk-on practice and just like, hey, you never know, maybe I catch fire. So the answer, I guess, is no, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Joe, you're doing good? Okay, that's good, man. Well, I'm going to sign off if that's it. Reggie says, all my friends like other teams. I'm the lone Raider fan here. I'm sure you're making my daughter watch. Yes. You have to corrupt the children. You have to. They cannot remember. They can't even whiff any other Raider team. Can't even whiff it. I've had a couple friends who are Raider fans. My high school basketball coach was a Raider fan, so that's cool. But yeah. I just got something here. Robert. Did I just get a new patron? No, I did not. I did. Robert Wells. He gets the early content. God bless you, Robert. Everyone shout out Robert. He's a great guy. He sent me a message too. Robert wants in the fantasy football league. Robert, God bless you, brother. God bless you. God, that's so crazy. It's just crazy to think that people like me enough to do that. I was really scared to do Madden videos and stuff like that. And you guys have just shown me nothing but support. I guess I should thank you, huh? Thank you guys so much. Not to get all sappy. God, stop it. Come on, guys. Never give making videos. I love the videos continue. Oh yeah, I'll never stop. Until I get bored of it. You guys seem to really like them. The Panthers video is really blowing up. That's crazy. I didn't think it would. That's how you were. Thank you, by the way, Joel. That's how you were. You were corrupt like me. Yeah. You got to just stick with it, man. The Raiders will be good. I know they will at some point. In 2016, I thought it was the year. Things didn't work out, but we're gonna get better. Coming up on 55 minutes here. Robert, you're the best. You guys keep showing up. I love you guys for it. I'm gonna go play a couple more games here, get them edited, or at least filmed, so I can edit them while I'm on, I guess, vacation. Is vacation just me going to another house and seeing new people? But listen, things are getting better. Things are starting to open up. That doesn't mean that the virus is gone. Make sure you guys are wearing masks. It does not protect you. It protects other people. The virus can still get in your eyes, your ears. It could go on your mask and crawl around it, but it's protecting other people because you might not know that you have the virus. That's the whole reason we're wearing masks, is so people don't get it. If you wear a mask, we're going to be okay. Wash your hands. Golf is starting back up this week. I love Brooks Koepka. He's my guy. Baseball seems like it's in doubt, but it is what it is. Do I have a Raider mask? I do not, but I should get one. Basketball's coming back. Things are getting positive again. Restaurants are opening up. Be safe. Love you guys. The name is Dwayne. Wish you could come to the new stadium. I mean, I'll be there eventually one day. Yeah, I'll be there for sure. My parents are moving out west, so we'll get there eventually. I'm a film major, so I plan on one day moving to California when I graduate. So I will be out there for sure. If you guys like movies, I'm sure some of you have seen a movie or two. I do have another channel. I haven't posted on it in a while because movie theaters have been shut down. But it's All Aboard Productions. It's at the end of all of my videos. It's just my face. So if you guys like movies, go hit that up. I'm going to film a short film, actually, believe it or not. That's where I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. It took me 2 years to write, believe it or not. And it'll be up there on that channel. So if you guys want to go support that. Again, I haven't posted in a while, but it will gradually start to get more content. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm going to try to go live these next couple Mondays, but it's going to be tough because I'm not going to be here. But there will be videos posted. Robert, you're the GOAT. Love you guys all. Stay safe. Please be sure to subscribe. You know the whole spiel. It is free after all, no charge to you. And just win, baby. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.